Hi, Armored Pants here. Got another video for you. This is the WT-04, and this is, what are you looking at here? You're probably thinking, what the fuck is this? This, my friends, is a Vestal Virgin, ceremonial virgin for honouring the gods back in ancient Rome. By the way, in case you're thinking, God, they quite look like Catholic nuns. Well, yes, indeed. The Catholic Church did steal the garb and the ideas of the virginity, etc. Just they stole many things like Christmas and Easter and all those other things from the pagans. Anyway, the most common name for a Roman virgin was Titus Fuck. And you're probably thinking, okay, funny, like it. What's that got to do with this game? Because this game, my friends, was Titus Fuck. Yes, indeed, it was a really fucking close run thing. Now, I've featured a few games before when it's really, really close, right? A close run thing, as Wellington said. And I do really enjoy a game that goes right down to the wire, you know, more so than winning 7-0 or whatever like that. I really do enjoy a game, whether it's me or one of my teammates. I really do like the games where it goes right down to the wire, right? And believe me, this thing fucking is like a HBO show, The Fucking Wire. Now, you're probably wondering why I hit the turbo, or why I hit the engine boost there. Where was I going? I was going over to adopt position in the second firing on the far left, the second firing place on the far left. But then I saw that these guys are not going that way, so I decided to come and adopt this traditional one. I don't normally like going here because, you know, really good players will fire HE rounds on spec into that bush there. And much like Moses, you can end up looking at a burning bush, and in fact it's yourself, it's your own arsehole, and nobody wants that. There's a T95 up there. You'll see him, he'll feature later on in the game. He's like a minor character now, you know, it's like a Game of Thrones, Tyrion Lannister, but later on he becomes a big character, at least, if not physically, certainly in terms of the plot. Now, by the way, I'm not going to fire any shots at that T95 front on because literally may as well be throwing fucking tennis balls and that waste of fucking time. Now this IS-5 is on the right thing here, coming around flanking us, and you can see now this T95 has me spotted up, and I'm going to take a massive fucking Vindaloo round off this guy here. He's going to fire HEs me, there you go, fuck me, 1100 damage. Yeah, so that's what can happen to you when you're driving around this fucking origami tank. Now, the next sequence of events here now, I am like the only sister in a hillbilly family. I'm getting chased around and everybody's trying to fuck me. It's fucking awful. Get hit again here. Now I'm a 1 kill for anybody on the fucking on the game here. Literally, you could be on this map with a slingshot and kill me now. I'm like fucked. We're dropping off like fucking plague victims here. We're all fucked. I'm just getting chased around the map. It's, you know, just a bad situation, right? However, a little bit of help from my friends, and of course the big alpha gun this. Oh fuck, look at that. That was a close run thing there. Just fucking missed me. I think that was at T95 again. Just fucking missed me there. Which of course, by the way, if you're already a good player you probably know this, but if you don't, which is why when you shoot and make a kill shot you should always move if you're spotted up, because somebody else is going to have a bead on you. So I didn't sit around to enjoy my kill shot there. I actually just kept moving, and that's why the T95 missed me. Like American guns, he has lower muzzle velocity, so, and the shell had to travel a long distance, so that's how he missed, and that would have killed me. And by the way, then we would have lost the game. So that's how close that these things are. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm not going around in front here, because I think that he's looking at me. I think his gun is pointing at me, so if I pop out there I'm dead, so I'm going to go around. It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to take him out and try to save some hit points on my allies, but if I had done that, then I'd be dead, and again, game would be lost. So here we are now, and this is all coming down close. He's just, I think, I just don't get him in time. I couldn't save my friend. So now it's just 1v1, and it's me against that T95. The T95 has almost full hit points. I think he's got about 1200 hit points, something like that. So now what I'm going to try to do is just get the fuck out there. I'm just a road runner, or I'm that hillbilly sister. I'm just going to keep running, try to keep my virginity intact. At least until I'm 16, so I'm just going to keep running. Now he's telling me to go to base. I'm not going to go to base, because if I go to base then he's going to know where the fuck I am, so I'm not going to do that. I've got slightly better view range than him. Plus I know I'm running all the bobs and whistles supercharging and refiled guns, so I can fire the distance. And then I get that shot from there. That's a lovely roll. That's 700. Now that leaves us both one shots, so now I have a chance. But this guy is a decent enough player. Now I thought he might come towards me, so that's why I decided to move, because him coming towards me is not an advantage. because his frontal armour is his major strength. And even with my big 150mm gun, I may not penetrate him. So like that little hillbilly girl, you know, penetration for me is going to be a problem. So I need to get him on the side of the back. I don't want him coming head on to me. That is just not good. That's like a dwarf fighting Mike Tyson. You know, come around behind him, you know, punch him in the nuts. That's going to work out for you. But if you get into a straight up fight with him, you're just going to get pulverized, probably end up in hospital, or even the morgue in this case. Now there is this small piece on either side of his frontal armour where the tracks go. And what I'm trying to do is, I have 1,000 meters per second muzzle velocity, right, which is fucking awesome, right? Just put it this way, if this were to hit a human target, it would completely vaporize it. I mean, the last thing to go through your head is your arsehole before that also vaporized and disappeared into the ether. So what it means is, at this close range, dispersion is not what we're talking about. The muzzle velocity is 1,000 meters per second. So what I'm thinking is, at this close range, I can actually put it through the tracks and it might go into the main body of the tank, and that will give me the kill. Unless, when he's in front of me, I could alternatively try to get around behind him. So what I'm thinking is, my thought process is, right, if I get a shot at his tracks, I'm going to use the speed of the tank, I'm going to try to track him and go by him. But as I suspected at that short range, sushi, at such short range, it was actually able to go straight through the tracks and into the main body of the tank, and that won the game. But as you can see, what a close run thing. That guy knew what he was doing, and we did actually have a bit of a duel there, you know. You can see a bit of a carry for me as well on the team, and I really enjoyed that game, I have to say. And even if I had lost it, I probably think I still would have enjoyed it. You know, I do like games where they get really close. And I always give, I would give him a worthy opponent as well, which I did in this game, and he gave me fuck all. But anyway, what can you do? But I would always give, even if I lost, I would have given a worthy opponent because I thought it was good. I really enjoyed it. And here we were. By the way, the T95, in case you're thinking, what the fuck's going on here? I actually speeded this up so you wouldn't be bored. And there he comes again, and I just snapped that shot in. I mean, I wasn't 100% sure I would kill him, but what I thought is I could get around behind him using the greater speed of my tank. And once I'm behind him, then it'll be game over. But you can see, putting it through the tracks there, at that range, and with the muzzle velocity, as I said, it's 1,000 meters per second. There was a good chance it'd go straight through into the main body of the tank, which is what it did. So there you go, very close run thing. Unlike the Roman version, tight as fuck. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers much. And music was Stravinsky, Firebird Suite, the finale. Alright, take care. Cheer now. Bye, boys.